Anshuman, you can start.
Very, very, very good evening, Toastmasters and guests. Welcome to Newstart's 90th, 90th club meeting. The number just keeps getting bigger and bigger, doesn't it? I am Toastmaster Anshuman Vishwanathan, and I will be a Sergeant at Arms for the day for one last time. Oh, just saying it hurts. In all honesty, it's a role that I've truly enjoyed. I thoroughly enjoyed this, taking up this role. Anyway, a few days back, I came across a very interesting quote by a very famous erstwhile American comedian, George Carlin, in which he said, "Just when I figured out what the meaning of life is all about, they changed it." Because in this world, change is the only constant. And on that note, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate each and everyone in our XCOM team for a fabulous job and wish all the best to the upcoming XCOM team. And I'm sure that they will take this club to even greater heights. On that note, let's kickstart this fabulous meeting. Can we have the... Yes. So I would like each of you to repeat the Toastmaster Club mission after me. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. As most of you already know, at every Toastmaster meeting, we follow a certain set of ground rules. First of all, please keep your phones on silent. Try and keep your microphones on mute so as not to disturb the speaker while speaking. Keep your videos on so that it is an encouragement to each and every speaker. Please applaud the speaker as and when they speak using your emoticons or by clapping with your videos on. At every Toastmaster meeting, we refrain from 3 taboo topics: sex, politics, and religion. So kindly refrain from these 3 topics. And as I'm guessing, as each one of you is in the comfort of your own home, you might be knowing the fire exit. So in case of any emergency, please assemble there. And on that note, I shall hand over the stage to our Club Vice President Education, our acting president, and my mentor, DTM Anita Naidu. A big hand, please.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anshuman. Indeed, it is the last essay speech that you're going to deliver. And I know that you have a preoccupied appointment today, yet you have made time to come to this 90th meeting to make it a family event kind of a thing for all of us. Thank you so much. And yes, we will definitely miss you as a Sergeant at Arms, but we are also going to have fun with the new Sergeant at Arms. Very shortly, we're going to be installed today. So we're just looking forward to the new XCOM in action. With that note, welcome one and all of you out there to our 90th meeting. And yes, this is a milestone meeting because this month we are celebrating our 4th anniversary. So a big round of applause to all those who have made Newstart what it is today. We have generated champions in debate, in speaking, in evaluation, and what not all. Even in Tall Tale recently, Shobha and Toastmaster Shobha and Toastmaster Anshuman went and excelled and showed out to the world that they can be very good storytellers to their daughter, I mean, to their children and to their grandchildren. Yeah. So that is the history of Newstart. We started actually to portray health to people out there in the way we are following lifestyle, in the way we are administering different health options. We wanted to reach that, I mean, spread that out to the Toastmasters fraternity. So we started on that note with New Start standing as an acronym for nutrition, environment, water. You know, the entire acronym has got its meaning. And if you go to our website, you'll get to understand better. However, in course of time, we had to change certain things, and we still believe in once in a while giving good speeches and delivering themes on health. Nevertheless, we also love to have fun. So here we are today with a different kind of a theme. Very soon we're going to disclose that as well, but not before I take you all quickly through the president's speech. So all you out there who are very juvenile in this journey, let me tell you all that I have been here since February 2015, a good 8-year journey in this fraternity when Toastmasters was still shaping and the Pathways curriculum was not there. We were still following the traditional legacy. Now it's all different, but the essence is still the same, the feeling is still the same. So what is Toastmasters? As all of you know, it's a non-profit educational organization where about a group of 20 people who come together to exchange speeches, evaluations. And when we talk about evaluations, nothing critical, it's more constructive and impromptu speeches. So that's the fun of the entire meetings that we're going to have in every month, twice we have this. Every fortnight we have a meeting, which goes up to 1.5 hours to 2 hours, depending on the number of speeches. Yeah, as you all know, and you should know, our godfather, Dr. Ralph C. Smedley, is the one who started this with a genuine purpose to have his technical team and business team come together and talk and speak together so that there's no bridge, there's no gap between communication gap between them. And that has actually manifested into such a huge fraternity where we have 16,000 clubs all across the world. Don't you think you should be proud to belong to a fraternity like this, which has survived a century, and no other fraternity in education has taken, this kind of a shape in life. So, yep, we have the pathways, as you all know, 11 paths, and each of you, as you register, can access one path, and you can always buy the second path by paying $20 to the TMI. So as you finish one path, you understand better as you go from level 1 to level 5, what kind of a speaker you transform into, from an icebreaker speaker to a keynote speaker. Just imagine standing there in front of 10 people, 20 people in your club, with butterflies in your stomach, and then going and addressing people, which goes beyond hundreds, beyond thousands. So that's the transformation journey that you're going to actually witness if you're going to participate with your heart and soul. Yeah. At the end of every level, the Toastmasters International sends you a digital certificate, which you all know reaches your inbox. Aren't you happy about that? And they can also post it to your immediate senior in your company if you want to. And these are speaking opportunity areas that you can find, like the service clubs, the Chamber of Commerce, universities and colleges, public libraries, special interest club, as you can read here, so on and so forth. The list is unlimited, where you can go and experience speaking. On that note, I end the president's speech and welcome one and you all again to this wonderful speech here today. We don't have any guest who is not doing a role. So what I would do is I would love to introduce them as the role happens. Okay, right before the role, I would. Yes, Toastmaster Howie, I can see that your camera is not working properly. Nevertheless, it's okay. We can still see you.
Yeah. Please consider, because just now only I came to know about this thing. So sorry, but I will do my job. Wish you good luck to each and everyone for the meeting.
Thank you so much, dear. Yes, so we do have a row of things happening now. And to begin with, yes, I am the TMOD, but I would love to be introduced by somebody else as the TMOD. So any volunteers in the list, please come forward to introduce me so I can come and kickstart the meeting. Let's call our club mentor, to DTM Raghu, to do the needful. DTM Raghu.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. It is, as if I felt that we started the club today. The way she has put us in the encourage mode or motivational mode, that we will get she provided a list of opportunities where we can speak. Normally I do that. Wherever I go, I try to start speaking that. See, the way she started, that is one of the great thing today she has done. I felt that 2019, when she started the club, she spoke like that. Same way she's kept the spirit in her, and she is maintaining with us. And she spoke about the visionary of coming years. That is also great. So today we have with us the dynamic DTM Anita Naidu. She has with the same spirit. And as I was telling on the other day that you are very healthy. She is telling, I'm become old. No, I'm telling, see, you are not become old. When I am not old, how can you become old? So you are not old. You are always young, as long as I am young. Okay. With this, we please put your hand together to welcome the dynamic and enthusiastic Toastmaster DTM Anita Naidu to handle today's session. Over to Anita Naidu.
Thank you so much. Now I feel double the energy pumping up here. Thank you so much. And yes, we all need to have this energy, especially when we're doing it online and when it is a milestone meeting like the 90th meeting. Only 10 more meetings to go before we hit the century. So that's like quite a celebration, and we should all be celebrating it very soon. So with that note, I'll begin. Now, what I want her to do
that
is...
100th meeting, I will sponsor complete lunch or dinner.
Wow.
Okay?
He is a very good cook, our DTM Raghu.
But we are not ready to wait till 100th meeting. We have a long pending from your list.
No, this you will have to take it from me. This you will have to take it from me. Only Padmini, I have to come to this Hyderabad and give a party.
No. Venue is going to be my place. So let's all celebrate it here. So thank you so much, Raghu. And yes, we are going to wait for it. Now, before we kickstart our games today. So just unfreeze yourselves. I'm going to share the screen now. I want you all to just be there. Speakers don't have to worry much. We are not testing anybody here. So just forget the speech, put it backside, and let's do a different kind of a testing to your brain. Okay. So we're going to use the website and we're going to play some nice, interesting games. So just give me a second. Okay. Okay, all are ready, I hope. Whoever is not ready, please raise your hand. Yes. Can you see this?
Yes.
Yes. Unmute yourselves, okay? Who wants to go first? Out of these four, you can choose any one. So just unmute yourselves and just let me know which one you want to use. So you will understand it better when we open up. Like, okay, I'll just give you all an example here. No filler is like you are not supposed to use any fillers, right? The moment you use a filler, it will let you know. Yeah, Marlene, you want to go for it? Okay, yes. We have Marlene. And therefore, you can try any of this. So you want to go with the no filler one.
Yeah, I will try the no filler one.
Okay. So each of you, let's try to give you all a chance. Okay, right? So you're going to have 1 minute. Okay, I'm just setting the game time to 45. Let's keep it 1. So we can take about 5 people, right? So we'll give you a random topic. The Yudli will give you a random topic and speak until the time reaches 0. Score points for speaking without fillers. Lose twice the points for saying a filler. Okay, let's go. So we can add some more fillers here. So basically, right. Okay, whatever I have to add, I've added everything. Let's start. get set, go. You have to start with this line. Okay, I'll just do one thing. So you have to start with the top line. Okay.
Okay. I have to start with my speech.
You just have to keep weaving any story with that.
One story.
Complete. See, you have the line on the top. You just have to complete that line and keep on. It changes once you complete. Okay. Is it okay, Marlene?
Maybe I should leave some more test. I will follow. I will
Okay.
read the next one.
Any takers? Any takers? Anshuman.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you do the no filler one, Spinayan? Which
Okay,
one?
fine. I'll try.
No filler or storyteller will try. Okay. Let's do storyteller. The
Okay.
clues will keep coming there.
Okay.
Okay. You can see, we'll give you a paragraph to start you off. Take your time to read it, then record the next part of the story. You'll take turns with the, it will just give you the targets. Okay. So you have choose a genre, sci-fi, sci-fi, fantasy, mystery, horror.
Fantasy.
So I'm fixing your talking time to 60. Shall we start?
Yeah.
Fantasy. No fun. I mean, nothing to worry. Just start. That's all. Okay.
In the land of Umbria, a sorceress named Seraphina resided within the depths of the enchanted forest. As the last descendant of an ancient bloodline, she possessed unimaginable powers, able to bend reality to her will. However, a curse had befallen the land, resulting in an eternal night that cast its shadow over everything.
You want to go take a try? Take a go or change it?
I change it. This is too complicated.
We'll do one thing. Yeah. We'll do one thing. We'll go to, yeah, we'll go with this. Okay. So
Okay.
this is 1 minute. Medium, we'll keep it. And
Okay.
you'll start. It's been a yarn. We'll give you a topic to talk about. You just keep talking. Use the word but.
Okay.
Let's start. Where would you live if you had an unlimited budget? Come on.
If I had an unlimited budget, I would live.
Without fear.
I
Use
would.
fear.
I would live without fear, somewhere near a railroad, not worrying about the price of land. You know, having tasting beautiful food on my lips, watching a nice game of baseball, and avoiding. I mean, I might be sneezing a lot, hearing the sounds of chickens in my backyard. And I will be trying for presidency in Newstart Toastmaster Club. As it will be summer, it might be pretty hot season.
Okay, hits 7, misses with 2, scores 5. Excellent. Now we'll go back. Anyone else wants to do the same thing? Spin a yarn? Marlene, maybe now you can take a chance, okay?
Okay, I think we'll try.
Let's go, okay? Chalo.
Yeah.
Start.
If you suddenly gain the ability to time travel, what the first time would you do?
Start using the words.
I can composting and with the sand and see how it goes with roadblock and think of things that put me in the heaven, as I can have access to a wide range of foods like pizza with mozzarella, and I'm sure I will rock it.
Breathe.
I will need to breathe like as I'm doing yoga, and then I will maybe try to mime the Tony Robbins, and yeah.
Okay. It says hits too because sometimes it doesn't understand your pronunciation when you're remote. You're supposed to be right here when you're playing,
Yeah.
so you have to put it on your monitor. So good go. Yes, Amber, would you want to try it, or would you want to try spin a yarn?
Yeah, sure. Sure. Why not? Definitely. It's so
Yeah.
exciting.
Now you understood, right? You understood this. So
Yes.
let's go. And starting. Yeah. Here you are. What's your favorite dish?
Oh, well, my favorite dish is biryani without any doubt, because that's so much value for money at the price that we get. But definitely, I would love a loaf of bread any day, because biryani is not available all throughout. And if you go to a military camp, all you would get is chocolates. And definitely, if you're going to a military camp, you need to wear your underwear without any error, else you're going to get punished by the army folks. And don't forget that you also need to wear a scarf, and that should be a red one. And that's the condition that they have kept, that the scarf has to be red in color. So just make sure you follow that, and your shirt definitely has to be green in color. I hope you remember that. And you always carry a sponge in your left pocket.
Just one miss, I don't know why. But then that's great. That's great. He definitely needs a big round of applause, right? Anyone else? Prasad, would you want to take a go at it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll try.
why not? Good. Okay. Shall we make it easy or medium or hard?
Fine.
Whatever
Medium
is there.
fine.
Medium is fine, right? Okay. Let's go. It's easy.
What is your favorite film? It's a Sholay and a movie based on the baseball sport, which I used to like a lot, and having the pizzas while watching it, and having a ball beside me. And then I had to go to a cardiologist if my heart is not functioning properly, and then to just keep myself well-being. And when I was a teen, I used to be very good at sports, and that time I don't need to see the calendars to make any plan, and we had to be very hydrant, and we don't need to judge and just keep on playing.
Wow. 3 misses and 6 hits. Excellent. Excellent. Anyone else? One last take, or we'll just move. Yeah, I think we are running short of time. We'll do it afterwards. So I'll just stop the share now and let's move ahead. In today's meeting, okay, before we go ahead, did you enjoy this game?
Yes,
Yes.
very much, very much.
It's on
It was
your
nice.
desktop. Please sign up for it and do it every day. I'm telling you, it improves your impromptu speeches a lot. So Udly has really come up with something very efficient. Please make use of it. Now we move on, everyone. And today we have the silent role players. We have Toastmaster Padmini doing the timer role and Toastmaster Prasad doing the grammarian role. So they are the silent observers for us today. Apart from that, we have the evaluators, we have the table topics master, and the speakers, the project speakers, and bunch of impromptu speakers as well. And the general evaluator today is DTM Raghu, and he is going to make a note of everything that's happened right from the beginning. So welcome to the evaluators and the set of speakers we have today here. And let's go. The first person I'm going to call in today, Toastmaster Rajalakshmi, are you ready with the tip of the day?
Yes.
Okay, please. Request the timer, Toastmaster Padmini, to time every segment of the meeting. Okay, here you go. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you, DTM Anita. Here for tip of the day, I have one important tip for you all. How many of you know about Me Only group in WhatsApp? Nobody. Okay. Suppose while using social media, we get a lot of information. So how do we save this information as handy in our phone? Suppose I'm learning Excel techniques. When I go through LinkedIn or any other social media, I get a lot of tips. I want to save these tips in a particular place. and I need to use this every now and then. So how we can make it possible in the phone? That is this me only group. We know to create a WhatsApp group, we need multiple members, but some information we do not want to share to any other people. Only we need to know certain kind of things. We can share some important information to I can share to my husband's phone or my kid's phone or my India number. But I don't want to share to anyone else, or I don't want to dump their WhatsApp window with my information. So only for my usage, how I can make it. What you need to do, go to WhatsApp, make a new group. I hope it is not visible here. Make a new group, and in the new group, you add any other person. So I am adding DTM Anita. Okay, I added Anita. So, and I created NS group, or name it as me only group. Okay, now I created a WhatsApp group. In that WhatsApp group, myself and DTM Anita, we two are there. My details or my documents or what all information I am getting, I need to save into this, I need to bring into this group, but I don't want Anita to see that. So what next is remove Anita from the participant list. That is remove from participant list, right click on that and remove Anita. Okay. So now you have a group. In that WhatsApp group, only you are there. You got it, right? So here you can forward whatever information you want, and only you will be able to see that. Hope you all got it. Any doubt, you can coordinate each other, or you can come back to me. I can explain it. Any clarification or any doubt?
It's nice. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Thank you. And over to you, DTM Anita. This is the tip of the day from my side today.
Thank you so much. I think that is a really worthy tip of the day. We all need it very much. Thank you again, Toastmaster Rajalakshmi. And now let's move on to today's word of the day, which is being given by our very own area director, last area director of Area 31, I should say. And because Area 31 is going to become Area 3, right? Toastmaster Prasad, is that right? Yeah.
Yes.
And yes.
Yes.
So we have Toastmaster Prasad, who is working as a senior solution architect at Etisalat by E Ampersand. And he's into Toastmasters for just 3.5 years, and his peak and his ladder in leadership has been very steep. Currently serving as the Area 31 director in Division I. He's also serving as our secretary in Newstart Toastmasters, and he's served as he's serving as the VPE in Etisalat Toastmasters Club. So he's here today to give us the word of the day and he's also the grammarian, mind you. So Toastmaster Prasad, over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day, DTM Anita. Good evening, everyone. My role as a word master is to introduce a new word, and the role of the day, the word of the day is, so I'm just having the laptop.
We could see it.
Yeah. So word of the day is celerity, which means swiftness of movement, or it can rapidity of motion or action. Its origin comes from an Middle French word celerite, or from the Latin celeritas, which means swiftness, quickness, and speed. It is pronounced as seller et. It's a noun form. Its derived form is seller. It's an adjective. Some of the synonyms are speed, swiftness, rapidity, hurry, and antonyms are slowness, sluggishness, reluctance, lateness. Some of the examples are celerity of movement is vital in war. She moves with incredible celerity despite her age. From the celerity with which the waiter approached him, I knew he must be a regular customer. Can we have a round robin? Word celerity, swiftness of movement or rapidity of motion. Can we have any volunteers?
Yeah, I was running with the celerity while coming back from the office as I needed to attend Toastmaster meeting today.
Very good.
Table topic speeches demand celerity of thinking, in thinking.
Next. Raghu?
Okay, we don't see much of a seller movement here. People are kind of a
Not
little
getting anything.
apprehensive.
Right.
Yeah.
Fine.
Shuman, Ryan, Marlene.
I'll take a go at it.
Yeah,
We need to move with celerity while taking decisions in life.
Very good. Next, anybody else? Toastmaster Padmini, Toastmaster Khabavi, Toastmaster Amar. Okay. So I request everyone to make use of the word in their project speeches and any other roles. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, DTM, Manita.
Hello.
thank you so much. Request everyone to mute themselves.
Gagan.
Okay. I have now the project speeches segment happening, and to speak first, let me invite, we have both the evaluators here, so I think, start with the level 1 project. Toastmaster Marlene, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, just give me a second. We
I'll
have
just
Toastmaster.
remove the background.
No problem. We have Toastmaster Marlene here. She is from the St. Mary's Club, if I'm not mistaken. And her name is Marlene Capo Chichi or Chichi, what is it?
Yeah, Shishi.
She's from Benin in West Africa, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And her mother tongue is French. So if you have children who are learning French, Marlene is the place to
Yes.
person to go to.
Exactly.
Few minutes ago, she thought she could never give a speech, but today she's standing in front of a completely new set of Toastmasters to give her speech. She's working remotely from Dubai with the company which is into management sciences for health, Benin in Africa. It's an American NGO, and she's working from here remotely till the end of this year. So let's welcome Toastmaster Marlene, but not before we call in her evaluator, Toastmaster Amar Ganesh, to read out the speech objectives. Over to you, Toastmaster Amar.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, guests, and my target speaker, Toastmaster Marlene. So today, Toastmaster Marlene is attempting her project 3 from level 1, which is Introduction to Vocal Variety and Body Language. And the purpose of this project is for you to practice using vocal variety and body language to enhance a speech. Timer, the timing for the speech is 5 to 7 minutes. Over to you, Toastmaster Patel.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amar. And one thing, Marlene, can you see the Toastmaster, the timer for the day, Toastmaster Padmini?
Not yet.
Okay. Can you see her now?
Yes,
Okay.
I can
And
see. Yes.
just a second. Okay. Can I just get the? Can I get your? Sorry. Yeah. Toastmaster Marlene.
Toastmaster Anita, just a moment. Is it
Sure.
8 minutes or 7 minutes for the speech?
5 to 7.
5 to 7 minutes. 5 green, 6 yellow, and red at 7, and it stays red. Okay. Yeah. So Toastmaster Marlene, get psyched, Toastmaster Marlene. Over to you.
Don't miss the chance to live the life of your dreams. Don't miss the chance to create the lifestyle you desire in terms of well-being, relationship, work, and family. More than that, don't miss the chance to feel the feelings you want to feel usually. A happy life. Fellow Toastmasters and future Toastmasters, I stand before you this evening with one mission in mind: to ignite the fire within us and motivate us to reach new heights despite our daily routines. It's time to get psyched. Get psyched. Get excited. Life is like a roller coaster full of ups and downs. But how we respond to these challenges with celerity define us. What if you have the power to transform your life? Would you say this? To get psyched is to mentally prepare ourselves for success. There are millions of studies about the subject. I will share with you this evening 3 of the most important pointers. First and foremost, to get psyched, it is important to set clear and meaningful goals in a positive environment. To achieve our purposes, we need to take control of our environment. Otherwise, our environment takes control of us. Tony Robbins, a great coach, in one of his interviews, talked about this study they have done where they go to people and give them a cup of coffee. 100 people, they do it with iced coffee. 100 people, they do it with hot coffee. Later, they were asked to read a story and answer the question about the character. What's the character like? And guess what? 80% of people that got iced coffee said the person is mean and cold. 81% of people that got hot coffee said the person is gentle or warm or nice. That's how much we can be primed by our environment. I take a hot coffee a few moments ago. I took a hot coffee, and that's probably why I feel we're all very enthusiastic this evening. Get psyched. Have you heard about the man who has started a gratitude journal? One day he wrote, "I'm grateful for my laptop, my smartphone, and my comfortable bed." His friend asked him, "Wait, aren't those material possessions?" He replied, "Well, yes, but have you ever tried sleeping on a smartphone?" Which led me to the second tip. Every morning, take time for gratitude. Think of 3 things you are truly grateful for and feel this gratitude. The reason is, when you're grateful, you can't be worried. When you're grateful, You can be angry, so we have to wire ourselves to be grateful. Get sides. The third tip, and not the least, and also one of our virtues in Toastmaster before delivering a speech, is to visualize the success. I applied it to my icebreaker, and it does work. We must also apply it to our lives and visualize the outcome we desire. So, how to set the tone for your day? By having each morning time for yourself. Think of 3 things you are too deeply grateful for and feel this gratitude. You can put on music you like, dancing, maybe in the bathroom, and then feel this gratitude and visualize the success for your life and for this day as wonderful. Of course, it's easier said than done. But just like physical performance, our mental and emotional performance requires discipline. Diet and exercise don't work if you don't do them. Remember, success starts with self-discipline. Get sides. Get excited. When we get psyched, we become unstoppable. We have joined Toastmasters to realize one of our dreams. Let us all make a commitment this evening to get psyched and never, ever give up. The world is waiting for our witness. Get psyched and let your journey to success begins now. See you on this screen for your testimonies.
Thank you, Toastmaster Marlin. Request everyone to send in your feedbacks either to her chat privately or to everyone. Thank you so much. It was a wonderful speech. We move on now to the second prepared speech of the evening by Toastmaster Rajalakshmi. Just a second. Toastmaster Rajalakshmi is a finance professional and she's a Toastmaster for 3 years. And I know her for 3 years. And she's also served as the past president of Newstart Toastmasters. She's a very determined person. I know that she's working round the clock, maybe 36 hours in a day, because she's preoccupied with finance people are always there. They have to be on their toes. Today, she said, I'm not going to go back on, my determination to give a speech. And she's here with her speech. Let me call her onto the stage, but not before I call her evaluator, Toastmaster Havovi, yet another person of total wit, gut, and determination to read out the project speech objective. Toastmaster Havovi, can we have the speech objective?
Yes. A very good evening to all present over here. My speaker, Toastmaster Rajalakshmi, is presenting her Level 3 Project 2. Her pathway is effective coaching, and the title of her speech is Garden of Flowers. Now, the objectives of that particular speech. The purpose of this project is to practice the skills needed to connect with the unfamiliar audience. Time length is 5 to 7 minutes. Garden of Flowers, Toastmaster Rajalakshmi, over to you and good wishes.
Thank you, Toastmaster Havovi.
Just a second. Toastmaster Rajalakshmi, Garden of Flowers, Toastmaster Rajalakshmi. The stage is yours.
Thank you.
I hope you can see that.
Yes, yes. Last week, my daughter had a birthday party. We all went and dropped her at the venue. We met all the other kids. They were super excited as they were going to celebrate their best friend's birthday together for the very first time. After the party, we went and picked her back. While coming back, she asked her brother, Ayush, are you jealous? We were stunned and surprised because we heard the word jealous from her for the very first time, because we were considering her, even though she is 5 years, she was like a very small, we were considering her as a very small girl. We feed her, we do everything for her, instead of not understanding that she is also growing up into a greater personality or with a greater attitude like any other kids of her same age. Good evening, dear Toastmasters and dear guest. Do you know which is the toughest and the most fulfilling task or most fulfilling job in this world? Any guess? It is parenting. Especially if you are a working mother, then you need to get up so early, you need to arrange all the households, then rush to the office, spend the whole long work day with the office. Then by the time when you come back, it might be almost dark. Children, they are like a garden. They need the right surroundings. They need the right kind of nutrients. They need proper care, right kind of nutrients for their mind, body, soul, and proper love. So if you are a working mother, then you are the synonym of hard work and multitasking. To instill all the good qualities to your kid, the first and the foremost thing, what you need to do is allocate your time to them. Ensure how many of you have your daily meals together as a family, sitting in the dining table and have proper meal. Not one person, same time, one person sitting in the sofa, another person sitting in the bed and having. In the dining table, one meal together as a family. How many of you do this every day? Or at least in a week, once in a week? Just ensure that you are doing this at least once in a week, or at least some days of the week, because through this your kids learn a lot. You exchange ideas, you exchange fun, you exchange laughter, you exchange food, you exchange your thoughts. Thereby they also accept your thoughts and they share their own viewpoints. Every day I find out a time. I ensure that after dinner, maybe 15 to 20 minutes, I go with my kids for a walking. While walking, we share all the things what has happened throughout the day. They also share their things, and from my side also what all I can contribute for their happiness. When my son was in his preliminary classes, his greatest wish was, if my mama could have been there when he comes back from the office to pick him when the school bus comes. Those times I took multiple leaves only to fulfill his dream, only to make him happy, to pick him when the school bus comes. And those are some beautiful memories which I cherish for my lifetime. Another important thing is be a role model for your kids. As John C. Maxwell rightly quoted, a leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Same is the case of a parent as well. Try to be the role model. While speaking to others, do not show anger or do not raise your words. in front of the kids. Try to model all the traits which you want, which you wish to see in your kids. Because the kids are meant to grow up with certain personality traits to become a better citizen. Try to instill all these good qualities of honesty, kindness, tolerance, exhibit all this, whatever possible skills, try to instill in them. As Khalil Gibran rightly quoted, your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. You may house their bodies, but not their souls, for their souls dwell in the house of tomorrow. Thank you. Over to you, DTM Anita.
Wow. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rajalakshmi. After good two educational and very informative speeches, we now move on to the timer for the timer's report. Toastmaster Padmini. Can we have the timer's report for both the speakers?
Yeah. Good evening, Toastmasters. First speaker, Toastmaster Madeline. Time they consumed 6 minutes 45 seconds. And second speaker, Toastmaster Rajalakshmi, spoke for 5 minutes 43 seconds. Over to you, Toastmaster Anita.
Yeah, so both the Toastmasters are qualified for polls. We will be releasing the polls shortly. Now we move on to something which is very needed for every club. And without this committee, the club running would be not actually a success. So we have today with us a person whom I know for, I think, donkey years now. And she has, I have seen a transformation in her from a very reticent person to a person, I wouldn't call her outspoken, but she's always there out to help, extend her help as and when needed. She's been with me when I was serving as area director, as the club growth, assistant area director, club growth. I have seen her take up different roles, not just in the club, as a president, as a vice president education, as a VPM, VPPR, and I also seen her go up, extend her help to the divisions as the assistant division director, PQD. And she's so much full of work on her hands, be it voluntary or involuntary, I should say. And today she's here. She's one of our charter members for Newstart. She's been so consistent with the club, and it's our pride and honor to welcome her as the election director today, to be installing, she's the installation officer today, to be installing our new incoming ExCom. Please hold on, dear guests and evaluators. Stay with us for the next 10 minutes to see this beautiful event happening here online. And it's nice to have you here as our guest during this wonderful event. Toastmaster Shobha, the screen is yours.
Good evening. Thank you so much, DTM Anita. That was a very warm introduction, I should say. I should come more often so that I get to hear all these nice things about me. Right? Thanks a lot. So what should I say? Before installation, because there are some new members around in our club, I feel I just do the election process, but very briefly, if that's okay for all of you, right? So that they also understand what really happens during an election. So should I move ahead with this?
Please go ahead.
Okay, then, yeah, thank you so much. So it's definitely my privilege and honor to be, honored to be a part of Newstart Toastmasters Club initially, but I'm still there. Okay. So it's also again, I should thank them for calling me to conduct the elections for the coming term, and especially for the newcomers. Like, serving as a club officer is an honor, and it is also part of our Toastmasters promise. And holding college elections to select the best candidate who are ready to serve the club and its members as a part of the leadership team is the beginning of a great year, club year. So for the benefit of new members again, every club has 7+1 member who will serve as the executive committee member in 7 officers' position for a full 1-year term. The Toastmasters year starts from 1st July till 30th June of the next year. So those serving as club officers also get a credit in the leadership track, and they need to serve for an entire term year. So term year is 1 year total. So the 7 club officers positions are, you already know about it: President, Vice President Education, Vice President Membership, Vice President Public Relation, Secretary, Treasurer, and Sergeant at Arms. Now together, the immediate past president, they form the club excom. So towards the end of every year, nominations are invited to the members, and club members nominate themselves for any of the officers' position that best suits them. And they can mail their nominations to the nomination committee. They can nominate themselves, or they can also nominate somebody else if they feel that way. Okay. Now, but once they get elected to one position, they automatically cease a chance to nominate for another officer's position. They can always nominate for more than one position, but once they're elected, they cannot stand for the second position. So today I'll be calling out the nominations 3 times. I'll be doing it together for all the roles, all the positions. So after I've called the nominations 3 times, I'll declare the nominations closed. If there's only one candidate for a position, I'll advise the secretary to cast the deciding ballot. Okay, in case we receive more than one nomination, if there any person nominating themselves from the floor, then we'll go for a 2-minute speech. So that will be, we'll be calling the candidates alphabetically, and they have to come and deliver a speech for 2 minutes. And then the club members get a chance to vote for the whom they think the best for that particular position. They can vote for the person. So as of today, correct me if I'm wrong, Newstart Club has a roster strength of 9 paid members. Is that right? DTM Anita? Toastmasters Prasad, somebody? DTM Raghu, okay. So the quorum required is more than 50%, which means you need 5 paid members today who are in good standing and are eligible to vote. So please note, no proxies are allowed. So if you can confirm whether we have the required quorum for this election.
Yes, we do.
Done. So this year, I'm pleased to inform that we have received nomination for all the club officers position, and I'll read out the names. They're as follows. For the position of president, we received nomination of Toastmaster Prasad Kadam. For Vice President Education, from Toastmaster Syed Ahmed. For Vice President Membership, DTM Anita Naidu. For Vice President Public Relation, Padmini Subramanian. For the post of Secretary, Toastmaster Anshuman Vishwanathan. For the position of Treasurer, DTM Raghuram Shettigar. And for the position of Sergeant Arm, Toastmaster Ryan Alvarez. So you got the names. So I'll now begin the election portion. I'll open the floor to receive any floor nomination for any of these positions. Okay, I'll call 3 times as I informed earlier. I'll call 3 times. So are there any further nominations from the floor for any positions mentioned just now for the 7 posts? Any other nominations? Second time. Are there any further nominations from the floor for the above mentioned for the positions mentioned earlier? Last time. Are there any further nominations from the floor? Hearing none, nominations are now closed, and without any objection, since there's only one candidate for each of the office, I request the secretary who will do the honors to cast a single vote on behalf of the club for each of the position. Somebody can take charge there and we confirm whether it has been done. Can I get a confirmation? Okay.
It's done.
Yeah, thank you so much, Toastmaster Prasad. Now it's time for you all to congratulate yourself and also the new ExCom. You have a great team with you all, and all the best for the coming year. So now that the election process is over, I'll go ahead and now install the officers in their office. Are all the 7 members present here today?
Only Vice President elect is not, Education elect is not present here.
Okay, it was my silence. So I would request to spotlight the current club officers or first we'll just ask the outgoing club officers. Can we just spotlight, can they be spotlighted? Okay, I think they're done, no? 3 of them, okay, 4.
Yes, Veda.
Done, yeah, thank you so much. So I would like to announce that at this time, you're all discharged from your duties and responsibilities. You have to be there till 30th of June, right? Okay. On 30th of June, you'll all be discharged from your duties and responsibilities. And thank you for your excellent service to the club. Can we all have a round of applause for the outgoing officers? Thank you. So now I'm again here to install the new officers of Newstart Toastmasters Club. I'll briefly state their key responsibilities and remind them of the challenges that lie ahead. Can the new officers also be highlighted now?
Should I put them on spotlight as you introduce
Yeah,
them?
better, no? You can put them on spotlight.
All of them at one go or as you introduce them?
Okay, it's okay. Okay, maybe one at a time then. So now what I'm going to right now read is for all of them together. So their collective challenge is to make this club one of the best in Toastmasters International. This will involve helping the members achieve their goal, as well as leading the club to President's Distinguished Club status this coming year, 2022, 2023, 2024. Now, will a new officer team please come forward? Or if you can just spotlight them. I'll just read it out. Each officer is obligated to attend monthly club executive committee meetings, attend club officers training held twice a year. I think one has already been done. I hope you have attended that. Prepare a successor for his or her respective office. I'll now describe the challenges and key responsibilities of each officer, beginning with the Sergeant at Arms. Okay, you can maybe hold a pen or something as a gavel, Toastmaster Ryan. Toastmaster Ryan, as Sergeant at Arms, you arrange the meeting location, maintain club equipment in working order, ensure that adequate club supplies are available, set up the room before the meeting begins, make all relevant educational and PR materials. You should display them properly, attend to special equipment which are required, greet the guest warmly, and help the president make sure that the meeting begins on time. So I'll just repeat, you will have to say this, Toastmaster Ryan, say that I, Toastmaster Ryan, will perform these duties to the best of my ability.
I, Toastmaster Ryan, will perform these duties to the best of my ability.
Thank you so much. Can we have a round of applause for Toastmaster Ryan? And congratulations, Toastmaster Ryan.
Thank you.
Now I move on to the duties of the treasurer, DTM Raghuram Shettigar. As a treasurer, you will keep financial records and prepare the club budget. Announce when it is time for members to pay dues. Explain the dues structure to members. Collect the dues. Work with the secretary to ensure that the club submits dues promptly or on time to Toastmasters International World Headquarters. Toastmasters DTM Raghuram Shettigar, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yeah, I will perform the duties to the best of my ability. Yeah.
Thank you so much, DTM Raghu. And can we have a round of applause? Congratulations to you. Now we move on to the club secretary. Toastmaster Anshuman, as secretary, you will maintain an accurate membership roster and attendance. Submit the new club officer list to Toastmasters International by June 30. Work with the treasurer to ensure that new member applications and dues get to Toastmasters International World Headquarters as soon as possible. Work with the treasurer to submit your club's renewal dues to Toastmasters International on time and provide the club with the minutes of each meeting. Toastmaster Anshuman, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I shall perform these duties to the best of my ability. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anshuman. Can we have a round of applause and congratulations?
Thank you.
Now, we can pass on the gavel to Toastmaster Padmini Subramanian. No, Toastmaster Padmini, as Vice President of Public Relations, you have to attract visitors to the club through free publicity. Use a variety of means to promote the club in the community. Enlist your fellow club members in PR activities, providing them with promotional materials and ideas for inviting guests. Regularly recognize member achievements with methods such as announcements, newsletters, emails, and articles that you submit for the newsletter. Toastmaster Padmini, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will perform these duties to the best of my ability.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Padmini. Can we have a round of applause for her? Yeah, congratulations. We can pass on the gavel to the next in charge. Vice President Membership. DTM Anita. DTM Anita, as Vice President of Membership, you lead the club's membership building efforts to achieve the membership goal of 8 new members. While the VPPR motivates people to visit your club, you motivate the current members to invite guests. Promptly give new member applications and dues to the secretary and treasurer. Personally greet guests and provide them with guest packets, including a membership application. Make sure each guest hears about the benefits of Toastmasters and gets a personal invitation to become a member. Represent your club at area council meetings. DTM Anita, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will perform it to the best of my ability. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shobha.
Thank you, DTM Anita. Can we have a round of applause for her? And congratulations, Anita. Now, who will take this oath for VP Education? Anyone? Okay. So, DTM Raghu, on behalf of Toastmaster Syed Ahmed, as the Vice President Education, you will gain commitments from members to set educational goals for themselves, assure that club members are aware of the schedule of meeting rules, plan meetings that will assist members in meeting their goals, work with club members to keep meetings fun and well run. Work with the members to ensure that they submit the applications for educational awards promptly, provide for educational topics at club meetings such as those from the club's successful club series and best speaker series, and represent your club at area council meetings. As the second highest ranking officer, preside over the meeting when the president is absent. DTM Raghu, on behalf of Toastmaster Syed Ahmed, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will perform the duties to the best of my ability.
Thank you so much, DTM Raghu. And can we have a round for him and also for Toastmaster Syed? Now we move on to the president of the club, Toastmaster Prasad Kadam. Toastmaster Prasad, as a president of Newstart Toastmaster Club, you are the Chief Executive Officer. Thus, you will preside at all club meetings and all meetings of the club executive committee. It is your challenge to see that this club adds new members and meets the needs of its current members to achieve their communication and leadership goals. Establish a club climate that is supportive, stimulating, and rewarding to its members. Realize that among the resources available to you are fellow club members, club officer team, club officers handbook, area director, division director, the D30 website. No, I think it should be D127 website, and all other district officers. Toastmaster Prasad, you can hold the gavel as a symbol of the power and authority that your club has given you during your term in the office. I'm confident that you will use it wisely and with restraint. Toastmaster Prasad, as a member of Newstart Toastmaster Club, as well as its leader, will you work with the executive team and club members to make Newstart Toastmasters Club a President Distinguished Club this year?
Yes, I will, definitely.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Prasad. So members, I request you all, give a round of applause and congratulations, Toastmaster Prasad. If you can all stand, your officer team has just, to all the other members, they are just pledged to serve this club to the best of their ability, to be the best Toastmasters club possible, and to meet the needs of all its members. Your club will need active participation from each one of you. Do you as members pledge to work together with your officer team to make Newstart Toastmaster Club the finest Toastmaster club in the fraternity? All the members, will you be there?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we will be there.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Now, by the authority vested in me as your installation officer, it's my sincere pleasure to declare these Toastmaster officers installed in their respective club offices. So now please join me in extending a warm welcome to Newstart Toastmasters Club and to the club executive team for the coming year, for the coming Toastmaster year 2023-2024. Congratulations to all of you and all the very best. I think with that, I would like to hand over the virtual stage to DTM Anita.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shobha. Before she leaves, let me inform you all that Shobha has taken over as, she's been elected as the area director incoming for area. Now, areas have all gone, numbers have gone kaput. So she has to say which area this is in Division N.
13. It's Division C, Area 13.
Yeah, that is also changed. Yeah. So Division C, Area 13, we have yet another star from Newstart Toastmasters, and she's also a part of 2 or 3 other clubs. But nevertheless, she's ours. So congratulations to you, Toastmaster Shobha, and thank you so much for making this installation event such a big success. Thank you so much.
It was all my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me here. So if it's okay for all of you, I would like to leave now. Okay. Thanks a lot and all the very best. Yeah. Bye. See you.
Okay. We are definitely running a little late. Now, so I need to take a vote on this. Should we go ahead with the evaluations and save some time, because table topics is something which we can do after. If the evaluators want to leave, they can leave after the evaluations, and we can have a table topics amongst ourselves, right? So Ryan, hold it. So we'll just go ahead with the evaluation process first. So let me now call somebody whom I've called before. He's called me, so now I'm going to call him back, but not before I introduce him to you all in the right manner. DTM Raghu, he is here. He is a man of finance. Raghu, I thought you sent me your... Yeah, he's a man of finance. As you all know, he's with the Emirates Airlines, but he won't book tickets for any of us. But he will definitely tell us when there are offers. And he's a Toastmaster for a decade now, and I know him for all that decade of years, trying to become a better speaker day by day and transforming others. He's a gentleman to the core and very, very charitable at heart. So I seldom saw him say no to anyone. In case you want any kind of help and support, please, you can always go to him, and you will see that how with great celerity he moves across to extend his help to you all. So over to our general evaluator for the day, DTM Raghu, to conduct the evaluation segment. Over to you, DTM Raghu.
Thank you, DTM Mahita, for the wonderful introduction. Thank you so much. Yeah. Today, I am the general evaluator, and in my team, we have today 2 evaluators, and we have grammarian, and yeah, only 3 gentle people are there with us to handle the general evaluation or evaluation segment. Yeah, now we have with us our first evaluator. Let me, 1 second. Yeah, we have with us Toastmaster Amar Ganesh. He is the part of Etisalat Toastmasters Club, and previously he was the part of Sharjah Toastmasters Club. Please put your hand together to welcome Toastmaster Amar Ganesh. He is going to handle the evaluation of Toastmaster Marlene. Toastmaster Amar Ganesh, stage is yours. Please go ahead.
The best way to create your future is to create it by never giving up. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, guests, general evaluator, and my target speaker, Toastmaster Marlene. I must admit, you truly got me psyched and motivated with your opening. I was clearly able to visualize some of the situations in my life where I went through a roller coaster ride and how I managed to come out of it with some level of celerity. I definitely agree with your verdict about the hot coffee. And there were some wonderful examples you used all throughout your speech about gratitude and everything we have, that we always have to look forward to a bright new day whenever we wake up. Let me share 2 things which you were really good at in your speech. You had some wonderful examples which you had used to explain the concept of getting psyched, excited, and how to get motivated, gratitude. A lot of these wonderful examples. It's a very well-structured speech. And last, the second most important one is about your voice. Your intonation was at its best. Your voice definitely has that punch, and you can easily capture anyone's attention in using your voice. You clearly used hand gestures, body language, and also good movement on the stage, to explain the points, which was the whole purpose and objective of this particular speech, and you very well excelled at that. Now, if I may share 2 areas of improvements to make this from a good speech to a great speech, I would say you need to focus on the rate of speech. I felt your rate of speech was fast, not throughout, but for a few sections, for a few words, where I really could not catch a few words, and I felt it was because of the rate of speech. So it would be good if you could kind of manage that pace for a few of them. And secondly, a few words for me were not too clear. I'm not sure if it was because of the mic, the distance, or pronunciation clarity. So that was the other point. So overall, to sum up, excellent voice, wonderful intonation, great body language, command over your speech, excellent write-up. So you just need to work on these 2 areas of improvement and you could be a wonderful speaker. Great job. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amar Ganesh. Now, let us move on to our next evaluator. Toastmaster, how are we?
Yeah, 1 minute. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. 1 second. Yeah. Toastmaster Havovi is one of the very enthusiastic Toastmaster. She was started her Toastmaster journey with the Desert Divas, and currently she was in Desert Divas as well as with the Pioneer Toastmasters. So she had a wonderful journey all these years, and she is with us, and it's very nice that she is going to evaluate us, our enthusiastic Toastmaster Rajalakshmi. Please put your hand together to welcome Toastmaster Havovi. Toastmaster Havovi, stage is yours.
Okay. Good evening. Parenting is an opportunity granted by God. It's a privilege that we should cherish. It's an opportunity where you can transform your beautiful creation into your better version. Yes, as it involves a lot of hard work, sacrifices, challenges, and it has its own beauty as well, which parents do it wholeheartedly and with unconditional love. And this parenting session, but parenting topic was evident in my speaker's topic today. She has started with a very beautiful opening with her birthday party of her child, and the child coming out with an some uneven, unknowing word, some virtue, which is not accepted by a parent. A beautiful start with that birthday opening of with her child. And then she narrated whole process of parenting, what she is facing as a working woman. But she ensures that she instill them good values in their child and also take out the time to give the best what she can to her kids. You are a great storyteller. You have a great quality of a storyteller. And you try to connect with the audience by throwing the questions. This is one of the very good quality of a speaker, when it throws questions to the audience and then tries to connect it. And you did it twice in your speech. You were confident and at a comfort level. So these are all the good points which you have. You narrated your speech with great confidence and with a great comfort level, with ease. And you have started with a very good beginning as well. So these are all the points which holds you as a good speaker. Now, if I have to recommend few, since you had a very good characters in your speech, like a kids and yourself as a parent, you could have used more gestures and voice modulations. Like you could have become your child, like, are you jealous? And you could have enacted by, as a mother, how that child can speak like this, and you can use your tone into that, like a verbal communication. If you had presented, that would have created a greater impact in your speech. So in all to summation, a great storytelling speech, you have tried to motivate the audience, connect the audience with the quotes and the question, but emulate few points like voice modulation, body gestures can take your speech to the higher level. So emulate all these points and you will progress with great celerity in your path. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Havovi. May I have the timer's report, please?
Yes. First evaluator, Toastmaster Amar Ganesh, spoke for 2 minutes, 43 seconds. And the second second evaluator, Toastmaster Havovi, spoke for 3 minutes, 7 seconds. Over to you, Toastmaster Raghuram.
Both are qualified, and please vote for the best speaker, best evaluator.
Yeah, I'm just general evaluator. I'm releasing the best speaker polls now.
Okay.
After which I will release the best evaluator. So please do it silently.
Okay. Thank you.
Over to you.
Thank you. Now we have our next segment is grammarian. So we have with us to do the grammarian role, our versatile Area Director, Toastmaster Prasad Kadam. He is one of the Toastmasters whom I have seen since beginning 2019 onwards. He expressed in the first meeting that I am interested to become like this, and today he has become. Day by day, he is stepping the stones, and what I am seeing every year he is getting one accolade in his kitty. That is one of the good thing and great thing, and very soon we will be seeing in some other role as well. That's a good thing. He is the VP Education from Etisalat Toastmaster, and he is the senior solution architect in Etisalat. Please put your hand together to welcome Toastmaster Prasad Kadam to handle grammarian role. Stage is yours, Toastmaster Prasad.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator TTM Raghuram. That small introduction has made me like, I don't know what should I speak. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Yeah, my role today was that of a word master and grammarian. First, as a word master, I observed only one speaker, Millen, use the word celerity. And as per the grammarian report, I did not find much the incorrect phrases being used today. But we had some nice quotes, like to start with our Sergeant at Arms told, change is the only constant thing. And then during the speeches, we heard, don't miss the chance to live life of your choice. And then standing in front of you to ignite fire inside you. And then we had a few more quotes. A leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. And apart from these, I could not observe much any of the this incorrect phrases being used today. Yeah. So that's a small the grammarian report for the day. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prasad. Yeah. Now, let me hand over the session for table topic. Toastmaster Anita. TTM Anita. Hello.
Toastmaster Ryan, we can take 3 speakers to wind up on time.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Can you just unmute yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. So today I'll be your table topics master for the evening. Table topics is a segment in this meeting where a topic would be given at random. And the whole purpose for this segment is to prepare the speaker for impromptu speeches and to think on their feet. So we'll be beginning now the table topics. Any takers who want to go first?
Can you give us the timings as well?
Yes. And our timer for the evening will be Toastmaster Padmini, who will be timing the speakers.
Can we have the timings told, please, Padmini?
Yeah. First thing is each speaker will be given 2 minutes time to speak, and I'll be showing the green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1.5 minutes, and red card at 2 minutes. And you get half a minute more to wrap up the speech. That's it. Over to you, Toastmaster Ryan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Padmini. Okay, so kickstarting this table topic segment, any takers, any volunteers who would like to go first?
Maybe you should choose to save time.
All right. Toastmaster Prasad, would you be okay with going first?
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. Toastmaster Prasad, my topic for you is if you could go back in time and speak to your 10-year-old self, what would you tell him? If you could go back in time and speak to your 10-year-old self, what would you tell him? Toastmaster Prasad, over to you.
If I'd go back in time when I was 10 years, what would I say to myself? A good question. If I get a chance, or if I had given a chance, I would go back and tell, look, don't take life so seriously. If you're not doing good in studies, let it be. If something is not going good, fine, don't worry. Life is too big, and you get a lot of chances in your life to improve your skills. So just enjoy the life, be in your present, and then like some of the like decisions which I could change, like one school admission which I took, I would have like not, if I knew me, so I would have changed that. That's the one thing. And as I said earlier, I would mainly suggest him to not to take life too seriously. Just enjoy it as it is, and just live life in present. This is the suggestion or the advice I would have given to me when I was 10 years old. Over to you, Toastmaster Ryan.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Prasad. It was wonderful hearing your take on this topic. So next, I would like to call upon one of our evaluators today, Toastmaster Amar. Yes. Yes, Toastmaster Amar. Am I audible? I think you're muted.
Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Okay. Toastmaster Amar, my topic for you is, can digital books ever completely replace traditional paper books? Can digital books ever completely replace traditional paper books? Over to you, Toastmaster Amar.
Thank you, Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Ryan, for the excellent topic. And this was a particular topic that I was keen on. And the reason I wanted to go digital and try Kindle or any other kind of digital books was because I thought, why should I buy these books? I was just trying to be a little miser over there. But then when I looked at reading any of these books through PDF, so even before I could buy a Kindle, I thought, let me try reading 10 pages of a PDF. And believe me, it's not easy. And I'm a person, I love reading books. And that's when I decided, no, this is not my cup of tea. And it is definitely very difficult because the amount of strain it causes to your eyes, the laptop or a Kindle or any kind of a device, and you don't have that feel of, holding a book. And suddenly there is someone calling you where you just keep a bookmark, you fold that page, and then you walk out, speak to someone, and then you come back and read that book. So reading a physical book really gives you that comfort. So for me personally, though I wanted to explore the digital one, but I clearly realized that it's not my cup of tea, and I absolutely enjoy reading a hard copy, a physical book. So that's what I would love to do. Over to you, Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Ryan.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amar. I completely agree with you on that one. I'm also quite a big fan of traditional books, and digital books are not my thing. But nevertheless, great take on the topic, Toastmaster Amar. So
next, one last speaker, okay? We don't have time.
Yes. Actually, now that you mentioned that, DTM Manita, I would like to call upon you as the last speaker to table topics.
Not me, call the timer.
Okay, fine. Let's go Toastmaster Padmini in that case. But who will be timing?
I shall
Okay, yeah,
Sorry,
okay, yeah,
Toastmaster Anita.
yeah. DTM Anita will be timing. Okay. So, Toastmaster Padmini, the topic that I have for you is too much empathy a bad thing or a good thing? Is too much empathy a bad thing or a good thing? Toastmaster Padmini, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ryan, for the topic. I think, yes, too much of empathy is a bad thing, because to be empathetic is definitely good, but to be over empathetic is something like you're making the person too, what do I say? You're making that person feel sympathetic. Empathy becomes sympathy when you give too much of it. Instead of that, you have to give that person understanding, along with understanding, some kind of pep talk or something like that, which will boost the person's confidence level and try to bring that person out of that situation where you have to be empathetic to that person. And definitely a little bit of empathy is fine, but too much of it is bad. So I think I personally feel we have to be empathetic. That will be support for the person. But at the same time, taking it too far is also not good. That's it. Over to you, Toastmaster Ryan.
Very well said, Toastmaster Padmini. It was great hearing you. So this wraps up the table topic segment. We took less speakers due to the paucity of time. And I would request our timer, Toastmaster Padmini, to give us the timer's report.
Yeah. The first speaker, Toastmaster Prasad, spoke for 1 minute 27 seconds. Second speaker, Toastmaster Amar, spoke for 1 minute 30 seconds. And third speaker, Toastmaster Padmini, Anita will tell the
1
time.
minute, 1 minute, 10 seconds.
1 minute, 10 seconds. Over to you, Toastmaster Anita.
No, Ryan has to hand over.
Okay, Toastmaster Ryan.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Padmini, for the timer's report. Everyone is qualified, which is what I understand, for voting. And further, I would like to hand over to DTM Anita to take this further. Thank you.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm just launching the, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ryan. I think that was a very quick wrap up of, you showed so much celerity in completing the table topics segment today. And I love this word. I'm going to use it often. I've decided. I'm just launching the table topics poll. Please do select your favorite speaker today. And yes, we are almost arriving at the end of today's eventful meeting. Not before we have our general evaluator, the distinguished Toastmaster Raghuram, giving us a general evaluation report. But I have to mention, we are really running late.
Yeah, I will also shorten it. I'll do that.
Yes, because we have Padmini from India. It's going to be almost 11 for her if you don't drive her. Yeah. Thank you.
I will also finish as much fast as possible. Okay. Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. Today, our Sergeant Arms, Toastmaster Anshuman, so last meeting of the year, handled very smoothly with a very good energy and handed it to the acting president, DTM Anita. But what I want to put one point is, Newstart Toastmasters, Sergeant Arms always doing amazing job. And I wanted Anshuman also to put something amazing today. Maybe like, you know, how Ian was doing exercise, this, that, all those, you know, dashing things, bring the Josh should have been there, because I was the one brought Newstart Sergeant Arms is the wonderful, and I brought in the COT also in the earlier COT. I made others to follow and people were following. So we also should have that Josh, always we should have. Another thing is that I really like the way Toastmaster DTM Anita started his president address. It was wonderful. And she was speaking about 4 years performance, and she brought in that future vision, everything. She thought process and changing the name convention of the club and all those she spoke. It was awesome. And it was very motivational. And also she brought what are the benefits of Toastmaster and where all we can speak. That is a good thing she did. And moving on to this one, TMOD with the storytelling and Udly, I really liked it. And thereafter, that Marlene's speech also went like that only. That is the good thing I observed. And those who Marlene and Anshuman, Amma, Prasad, all these people attempted in a very nice manner. Particularly on Ammas, in the way he has put it, as if he has already practiced and came. That's what I felt. That's wonderful. And Timer, Toastmaster Prasad has done, Toastmaster Padmini has done the wonderful job. And always she is enthusiastic to take that role. We have to encourage her, and I am the mentor. I have to encourage her to take some other role, and which she also understand, and she has to take different roles. That always gives a better edge. And another thing is tip of the day by Rajalakshmi. That is wonderful. That's awesome. I liked it because one of the day I gave this one TMOD theme as this one over that selfie. Same way she brought WhatsApp. That is wonderful. That's a good thing. And she has given a new idea to how to hide from, particularly, she gave the example, Anita, you have to hide that way. She So I know she may be putting, her husband in her WhatsApp group and then hiding from everything. That's the thing. That's good thing. Okay, word celerity, very well explained by Toastmaster Prasad, and thereafter Toastmaster Prasad gave a grammarian this one, and I expected Toastmaster Prasad to bring some of the very good things expressed by Toastmaster Marlene and Rajalakshmi. That also you should have listed out. There was so many words were there. That one of the part you have missed it out. And moving on to speakers, project speakers, Toastmaster Marlene and Toastmaster Rajalakshmi, both have done a justice to their speeches. And Marlene is outstanding in the way she put it, and it is like it went in that Udly storytelling. The same way her speeches were there. That's a good thing. And in the case of Rajalakshmi, what I want to tell you is, you are a very good speaker. Day by day, you are improving. And your total content was very good, outstanding. Whereas you should give energy. Energy like that energy is missing. When you were waiting for your son, how his reaction. You should bring, body language, gesture, vocal variety, because you are a senior speaker. All those things, if you bring it, that your speech will be outstanding. And you are, day by day, you will improve, and you will, anytime when you speak, we can understand that, she will come with so many varieties. That's the thing. That part I wanted you to take it up in a better way. Okay. And the evaluators, Toastmaster Amma has done a very good evaluation with the positive and recommendations were given appropriately. I need not further add anything. And in the case of Havovi also, she has done a fantastic evaluation. I need not add anything more. And moving on to Shobha's XCOM installation, XCOM election and installation, both she has done. Pretty good job and very well explained, and kudos to Shobha. And another one is Ryan's table topic. All the topics were outstanding, and all the three speakers did a fantastic job. So, and that is the end of it. And okay, Toastmaster DTM Anita Naidu, as a TMOD, she has done a fantastic job. And her energy level is very good. That is one of the great things. And wishing all the new XCOM members for a great success and to do justice to their job, as well as bring a colorful thing. One thing I will tell you, bring that president distinguished this year, please. I expect that, that I started and it is nobody is giving some energy to that. Please. That is one of the things I want. And with this, I will hand it over to the session to Acting President, DTM Anita Naidu. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you so much. Let's give our distinguished Toastmaster Raghu, our general evaluator, a big round of applause because he's done it so fast. I mean, the celebrity was pacing over there. I could see it. So thank you so much for that. And let's announce, as the Toastmaster of the day, let me announce the winners for the evening. We have Toastmaster Amar, Best Evaluator. Can you see the screen? I hope you can. If you cannot, let me know. Toastmaster Rajalakshmi, the best speaker today. And Toastmaster Padmini, the best table topic speaker. So with that, we come to almost the end of today's meeting. But please understand, it is all a very close thing that was happening there. And sometimes you need a tiebreaker to break the votes, I feel. Not before, I'll just wind up our 90th meeting, but I want a quick feedback from our guests today who supported us. Can we start with Marlene and then move on to Amar? And how are we? Toastmaster Marlene, would you want to say a few words about the club?
I want to say thank you. Thank you for having me with us. It's a pleasure to be here, and it was a wonderful meeting. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Marlene. It was a pleasure to have you over here. Please do keep coming as and when you have time. Thank you so much.
Thank
Amar,
you.
Thank you. Amar, would you want to say a few?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, DTM Anita. Thank you so much. It was really good. There were a lot of new exciting things. The Udly one was amazing. Also the tip of the day and a lot of other things which were done was a lot of learning for me personally, which we could probably incorporate in our club. But it was truly exciting and engaging. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amar. Pleasure to have you on board today.
Thank you.
Toastmaster Habobi, are you there? Toastmaster Habobi? I think she's tied up. Okay, so with that, we come to the end of today's meeting. I won't take any more of your time. With the power vested in me as the acting president, I declare meeting number 90 of Newstart Toastmasters as closed. Thank you so much. 15 days to go until we meet again for the 91st meeting. Stay healthy, stay active, and like our distinguished Toastmaster Raghu, stay young. Okay, take care. Ciao. Bye. Good night.
Thank you.
And congratulations.